Hey y'all, this is Julia Kinder with The Song and the Story. I'm going to share a song today called Chapter 1. I wrote this for my husband when he was away at basic training, and I was thinking back on our love story. I ended up walking down the aisle to it at our wedding a few years later, so lots of personal history with it for me, but it's also just a love story that I think a lot of people could relate to, so I hope y'all enjoy.
First date, he watched her drive away, wishing he could wipe that stupid smile off his face, knowing that tonight instead of sleeping he'd replay every word. See that blue-eyed girl and try not to think this is the start of everything. She's on the road again. Her mama says she's crazy, but she just can't stay away. They sit across in coffee shops and walk down by the lake. Just him and her, they forget the world. Was it too soon to think that it's the start of everything? Now they're standing in the starlight, putting off another goodbye, with the future on the tips of their tongues, thinking maybe it's too soon to think that all I need is you. So for now she just sits there in his arms, instead of saying I want you forever. She says, boy, we've had some good times. Then he looks her in the eyes and lifts her up and tells her, darling, this is only chapter 1. Sunday, a summer country road. Both their hearts are racing, but their feet are moving slow, stopping every other minute just so he can hold her closer. A year gone by, lit up by those blue eyes. What would she do if he'd say, I wanna marry you someday? Now they're standing in the starlight, putting off another goodbye, with the future on the tips of their tongues, wondering if it's still too soon to talk of growing old with you. So for now she just sits there in his arms, then he tells her I love you forever. She says, boy, we've had some good times. Then he looks her in the eyes and says, my love, I'm so glad it's only chapter 1. Yeah, we've come so far, I remember those sparks, the first time I kissed you and I lost my heart, and the cold winter too, and I almost lost you, until we both realized all we had to lose. From the first day till now, and every day in between, I've known you're the only one I want to see. Every morning, every night, for the rest of my life. Now they're standing in the starlight, thinking they'll never say goodbye, with the future on the tips of their tongues, thinking it can't come too soon, a life of every day with you. And she smiles and sits there in his arms, then she tells him I love you forever. He says, girl, we'll have some good times. Then he kneels and says, our story's just begun. And I'm so glad it's only chapter 1.